I just kind of felt a little overwhelmed and like I couldn't keep up with it. My top priority in dressing now is comfort. It feels really good to be wearing something that people will stop you. I have been shopping at Sezane for over 8 years. Hi, I'm Maddie. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, it's great to meet you. If you are returning, you might remember me from quite a few Sezane videos that I've made in the past. And if you've really been paying attention, you might have noticed that I kind of fell off the face of the earth for a couple of years there. The truth is, I kind of just got a little overwhelmed with wrapping up my whole identity inside of a brand. So I thought that we would discuss that a little bit today and maybe some thoughts and feelings that I currently have on Sezane's brand. And I also kind of wanted to talk about some pieces that I still have from them, things that have lasted me a really long time, just in case you too are interested in some Sezane essentials. I've never been paid to promote Sezane. I've never been gifted free product. All of this information comes from me, myself, unbiased review. Sezane was one of the first brands that as a young working adult, I fell in love with. It seemed to be the answer to a lot of my questions on what do I wear to work in a professional setting? I'm new to this. Where do I find high quality clothing? Where do I find clothing that is unique from others? Sezane was my answer. I remember the first piece that I bought from Sezane was this really beautiful silk black blouse with lace detailing. It was exquisite. I wish I still had it. I sold it a little while ago. And something that kept me coming back was from that first piece, I always felt really special when I wore it. I think this is something that a lot of us feel when we discover a new brand, and especially a brand that feels a little bit different than what everyone else is wearing. It feels really good to be wearing something that people will stop you and be like, oh my gosh, your shirt is beautiful, where did you find it? And then you get to tell them this story about this cool brand that you found, you're so cool for knowing about. I think there is some sort of social acceptance in that as well. So because of my, love for the brand, I acquired a few pieces here and there over the years. I never was a huge shopper. My budget didn't quite allow it. But as I continued to work in a professional setting, I was growing in my career, I was able to kind of start acquiring more and more of the brand over the years. And that's when I actually first started making videos of my Sezane collection. When I kind of had acquired quite a few pieces, I wanted to share it. I wanted to find other lovers of the brand. It's a fun brand to connect with other people over, and I'd always wanted to start making YouTube videos revolving around fashion and clothing. I work in the apparel industry, so it's a passion of mine, something I do in my professional and personal life. So it felt like it clicked for me to start sharing my love and experience with the rest of the world on my own terms. My first video actually did pretty well, I would say. I think it got like 5,000 views, which is quite a lot for me. I'm a small creator. I haven't been around for a while, and so it was really flattering that I had 5,000 people that were interested in hearing about what I found at Sezane. And I think all of those views really encouraged me to keep going, and more importantly, keep going with the topic of Sezane. It seemed that that was how I was catching most people's attention. And honestly, that started my downfall as well. I just kind of felt a little overwhelmed and like I couldn't keep up with it. I felt like my whole identity was wrapped up in Sezane, and that the only way that I could get views and make good content is if it was centered around new product from Sezane. And I knew that it wasn't sustainable. I was trying to figure out how I was going to do this long term. This was also during the pandemic, and so I just wasn't wearing these clothes. I didn't have anywhere to wear them to. So it was really hard for me to acquire new things that I didn't need and also talk about sustainability. So the point of the story is I really just got burnt out. Anyway, Sezane is a brand that I used to really love and admire, and I felt like resonated a lot with my personal style. And unfortunately today I feel less that way. I still have some pieces from them that I wear quite a lot. I still admire occasionally some of the things they put out, but I have not purchased something new from them that I've kept in probably over a year. It's been a while. I've sold a lot of my collection over the last couple of years. I just found that either the quality wasn't there for me, or I just wasn't feeling the aesthetic anymore. I didn't feel like it fit me personally, or I just wanted to make room for new things in my closet that I feel like fit me better. This turned into kind of a sad video. Like I still really like Sezane. I admire Sezane, and now I want to talk about some of the things that I have purchased from them that I've had for years that I really love. So I want to encourage you that if you like the brand, if you like the aesthetic, if you need some good basics, these are the pieces that I would recommend just from long-term use on my end. Okay, I have 4 things I'm gonna highlight. The first thing that I've had for years and years is I think this is the Colette Marinier. I love this one. I wear this a lot, and I got it embroidered with my initials. So part of it is that I just can't sell it because it has my initials on it, but I do wear this one a lot, and I really like the button detailing. The cotton is really thick. I think you'll find that what all these items have in common is that they're all natural fibers. My top priority in dressing now is comfort, and so I like to have a little touch of style with my comfort. The next piece that I've had for years and years, and this one is actually in need of a wash, but I have had my white tomboy shirt from Sezane for years and years, probably like 6 years I've had this shirt. I love this shirt and I wear it a lot. It's got dog hair on it. What I really like about this shirt is the cut. The cut is just the right balance of being a little slimmer. It's not too fitted, but it's slimmer. It's not too oversized, but still comfortable. I think it matches that balance nicely. Another thing that I really like from Sezane that I wear all the time, I know this has like mixed feelings from the community. I really like the Conrad t-shirt. They last a really long time for me. The cotton is really like a nice medium weight, and I wear the navy and the white a lot. I really like the tone of the white one. Sometimes white t-shirts can be really white, or sometimes they can be kind of yellowy. I feel like the Sezane one is right in the middle, like a nice, like kind of clear white tone, not too blue, not too bright. So I wear that one a lot. And then finally, like the one special piece from Sezane that I have kept, I think going on 4 years now, and I still wear this one probably the most out of any of these pieces, is this dress. And I don't remember the name of this, but they sell similar ones. I can link a few of them below. They sell similar ones on their website, and it's just like the button-down short sleeve collared dresses with the tie waist. This one is cotton and it is lined, which I love, and it also has this really pretty just stitching all over it. If you find this one on the secondhand market, I really encourage you to snatch it up. All in all, I kind of have like a mixed relationship with Sezane, but I just wanted to say going forward that my content is not going to revolve around Sezane like it used to. I might still occasionally be shopping at Sezane. I still like some of their things, but I'm not gonna wrap my whole identity up in a brand anymore. Thanks for listening. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I would love to hear it. I would love to hear about your relationship with Sezane, whether you're new to the brand or you've been shopping for a long time. I think we can all agree it has changed a lot in the last couple of years as they've expanded. Some changes, you know, great, good. Some might not be so good. So I'd love to hear what everyone thinks. And thanks for, if you're still here from, you know, when I first started my channel, thanks for sticking around and giving me a second chance. And I hope that I can make some content that you're interested in again.